I don't know what just happened. It just died on me. Anyways, I'll merge those. So, kitchen, pantry, heads on out. We got a little bench and mudroom-ish. We've got kind of somewhat wide garage. Gives a little extra room there. But definitely deep enough if we need it. So that's your sprinklers over there. I'm gonna run through this guy. Okay, let's run upstairs. Upstairs, I like the railing. It's like a steel, definitely some marks. We'll run upstairs. We got a landing here. Come in our first room. Okay, some wallpaper. Looks like another decent little room. Here's more of your view of what you're finding out the window. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad. They were behind me and then they kind of disappeared. So here's your front view of the house from upstairs. Got some mountains over there. Closet. Come on out. Full bath. Oh, they updated this. 2 sinks. Not really any counter space. The floating sink. Shower. Toilet update. We'll come on back. We've got, of course, closets. And more closets. And we've got laundry upstairs, which is great. We always love laundry upstairs. There's another room upstairs, so there's 2 rooms upstairs. This one's the green room. Humidifier's going. This looks like a full-size bed, so with a full-size bed, maybe Marcus has this one, maybe the other one. And then your room is going to be over here. Again, master. We got the double entrance. We got laminate, which is like a gray. Right now, there seems to be just desks everywhere. Kind of a fun feature wall. Decent sized master, not the biggest, but works. Here's our view outside, a little higher up. Kind of see over the neighbors, which is great. The valley view over there. You got basically a straight view of the copper mine and Harriman. I mean, you'd be able to check all that out and spy on folk from afar. So that's your view for waking up in the morning. And then you got your ensuite. Again, they kept the same type of vanity, floating vanity. It really limits the counter space, but really big sinks. And just a lot of extra space. We could always change that out. Got a really big shower. There's no tub, just a big shower. Love that. We got the dual heads. No, just the one head. No. Yep, just the one head. Never mind, just the one head. The control is here, and the shower's on, which is nice. You don't have to get all the way in to turn it on, get wet, right? You crank it on here, get the heat, you know, and get in there, you know. A window. Closet. Oh, this is the water closet. So throne room again. Storage, stackables, linens, and then your walk-in master closet. Okay, so here's this guy. Walk back through kind of a revamp of all of it upstairs. We'll come on out. Oh, that must be Mom and Dad. They should just come on in. We'll get them. So here's our view coming down the stairs every day. Hello, everyone. We give our speeches. Check it out. That was a... Oh, come on in, come on. Here you go. I'm already started recording. Come on in. So we got a half bath right here. Okay, this was hidden. Didn't know this was here. So there's our little half bath. Go ahead and take a look through. This is probably a no already, I'm guessing, because of location, but we'll see. Basement's unfinished. So we have a lot of creativity we could create The world that we want. Let's see if we can turn this on. There we go. All right. So it'd be storage here. We've got right down to utilities, furnace, water heater, panel. Boom. So we wall this off as much as possible. Then we come in back here. We've got another room, which, because there's a window, it could be a room. It'd be a small room, but you could make it a room. And then you got your under porch storage, which is great. So some cold storage in here. Possibilities. And we come over. It's plumbed, as we can see, for bathroom. So we'd have a bathroom here, and then most likely this would turn into another room. So you'd have a room here, bathroom, hallway, and then you'd come over here into, secondary family room, media room. Is basically what this. Let me go back a little bit. There we go. That's what this would be. A lot of options to finish. I don't know what this is. It's possible it's designed for like a little kitchenette. We can find that out. Almost ground level entrance here. I mean, we're real close. We're only a few inches from the ground over there. And then, so maybe there's a way to turn this into a walkout, depending on what we're doing with here, whatever else. And you could make this into a, cut this back a little bit here. So there's like 1-2 stairs. And we walk into like a double French door for a walkout is a possibility. What you do with this? I mean, technically what you could do is, if that's what you wanted to do, you have street level parking over there. You can convert this whole thing into an ADU. This is, there's some work here to be done, but it could be done. We make this the entrance, or I guess you could technically make that the entrance and make this the bedroom over here. But just the way things are plumbed and done, couple ways we could do it. Anyways, let's say we made this the entrance. So walk in, you walk right into like a family room area. This is the kitchen, but because of the plumbing that's already there and what we can access, we make a smaller bathroom, like a 3/4 bathroom, and a little kitchenette. Right? So a little kitchenette, 3/4 bath. This would be your first room that they would have. And then, of course, you have put up a door here. But then you'd be able to come over here and make this a second room. And, of course, you close this off because this is yours, with your access to it. Of course, letting them know that when you're in and out. Anyways, that's a landlord thing. But anywho, you make this a second room. So you could have a 2-bed, 1-bath little apartment down here. Technically, so I'm just thoughts, ideas. And you're renting out your basement while you and Marcus live upstairs with your office. Another room, possibly for Lily. So, ideas. Anyways, just from location, I don't know how you feel about it. Definitely can hear the freeway at all times. Your view out the front is a wall and storage. And it's tight on extra parking. That's why if you put extra parking over here off to the side of the house where all that room was, it's a possibility that could work out. So at the 600K mark, and then we're dumping, I don't know how we feel about the kitchen either. Maybe put some cabinets back in, or we leave it as is. Coming from Hawaii, I know you probably like the plants. So, but it's a tighter property, closer on the neighbors. Make sure they're the right neighbors. But, so that's this guy. See what you think. And send this one over to you. So again, I'll walk out so we get a view on this again. Front porch. I don't know if you can hear that right away. But you'd walk out to this guy. Although, you never have neighbors in front of you, tell you that. So, here's the street. Pans back around to the street. All right, so we'll see you the next one.